during the presidential election, there was this big hoopla over Tesla and their Model S. Now, this is a very luxurious electric vehicle, and Romney was upset at the fact that the federal government gave the company a loan so they could develop this car. In fact, Romney said that this was a loser company, but as Rachel Maddow points out, not really so much a loser company, because not only are they paying the federal government back the loan, they're actually paying it back 5 years early. So they created a successful all-electric car, and they're paying back the federal government.
I love how Romney talks about loser companies when so many of the companies he invested in, they gutted, right? And then they left it for dead. And then he's like, oh, look at that loser company, Tesla. Well, how about all the companies you ran into the ground at Bain, right? Now, of course, you profited off of it. All those people got fired, the company got shut down, but that's not your problem. I guess maybe you called the employees losers or something, even though you're the one who destroyed the companies. But of course, what he did that, why? Oh, I gotta criticize them. subsidies. Let's see that Tesla gets a subsidy. Now, it's partly because they're trying to develop new ways of making sure they preserve, energy so we don't have to use fossil fuels, et cetera, right? Now, there are old subsidies for that. There are oil subsidies, oil and gas subsidies. They are anywhere from $4 to $14 billion a year, and we don't get paid back for them. They're not a loan, they're just tax subsidies, and the people, the loser companies that get them, are literally the most profitable companies in the world. 5 out of the 10 most profitable companies are oil companies that gets billions of dollars in subsidies from the American taxpayer.
So you're saying they definitely need those subsidies?
Oh boy, yeah. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't drill for oil, right? But Mitt Romney loves those subsidies. But that right there is the essence of Mitt Romney and the Republican Party. When he does the speech about the 47%, the makers and the takers, he's talking to a room full of people who are the takers, who are giving money to Romney so they can take more and more from the government, subsidies, tax breaks, government contracts, et cetera, and they turn around and they blame the poor for being takers. They blame the middle class for being takers, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, and they blame, in this case, Tesla. Meanwhile, the guys who are paying their bills, the oil companies, are getting rich off the American government. It's sick.